Hey there guys, welcome back to Let's Play Tales, no. Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc Blind. I was totally just going to skip through here and save after I ended the last episode. And yeah, Monokuma is not saying his normal thing at night.
Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can. Quickly, 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 quickly!
Wait, it's night though. We can't leave our room. You made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym? And it sounded pretty serious about it too. This must be what he was talking about how he does back at the same. But I don't know what that means. I love how creepy this music is. I'm actually going to run to the gym just to see if I can find anyone on the way. I'm not going to specifically take time to look for them, but I do want to, if I happen to come across them, I want to talk to them and find out what they think about this. Although so far I'm finding a whole bunch of nobody. Unless the programmers didn't want to give them lines to say. You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. Aren't you gonna go in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together, after all. Sakura?
well then,
Makoto. Something happens to me. Hina. Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
So then,
I'm... Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Well, that's what I mean. Possibly his line about, claw for a claw means that he's going to make her fight them in front of all of us, but that doesn't make sense. I mean, why would he get so mad right then, after, hours after that happened? Once I heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered in the gym, it began. I'm making his voice lower than it actually is, which is bad. What if they're all standing in the same places every time? Because that scene plays every time, but...
Well?
Alright, let's get this show on the road! You're about to give us your next emotive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You get us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again? No, I can't take it anymore!
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally just see how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No! I'm not doing it. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive. The reason
I'm feeling black.
The reason I gathered all of you here today was so I can get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? Eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words...
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
Hey,
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogai. He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What? What'd you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What is this?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar.
There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura? Sakura? I just might make Sakura fulfill a promise she made some time ago. And if she doesn't, can't be responsible for what happened to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
Thrills, chills, kills.
Roaster, boiler, killer, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
And just like that, he was gone, like Kaiser Soze. Finally, I understood what he'd begun talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal. But why did he say that so far after the betrayal happened?
Huh? What the heck?
So what does that mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying for us the mastermind?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way! But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong. You're wrong.
And he's wrong. There's just no way.
Hey,
Sakura, If he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. Well, we can totally make this say that, you know, she refused to spy anymore as of last night, which is why he's doing this. Because we overheard it, and then that would basically put an end to it. Then he was being serious for serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
So, you've been lying to us all this time? It's not true. Sakura's probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have the choice. She was forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. Mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but do what she was told. What? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Well, because I do know that for a fact. I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting, and that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say that she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all of that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? In the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some kind of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that. Well, you can't trust any of us, actually, Byakuya. That's what you've been saying the whole time. Don't forget your own words, sir.
Impossible.
He's right. You can't just believe what she says now. I mean, we sure really did betray the mastermind. It is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that! Alright then, Sakura. You have cut out the mastermind. Tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know. That makes you all the more suspicious. Not really, actually.
Please.
She's telling you, you have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Shut up. I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. Was this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. I suddenly felt like the temperature of the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those
I
words.
see.
I see. So even now, you've taken aim on our life. No, Byakuya, pay attention, sir! That's the thing that she promised to do, and then she betrayed him and said she wouldn't do it.
Wrong. You're wrong.
I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that. You
the
don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. You don't have an inside voice?
That's terrible.
That's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't have to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. Is the mastermind the one person that can outfight her? Because I can't imagine it if so. He's just like a school teacher. Oh, what do you mean if you both go down?
Hina.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. Went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
but
Sakura?
I'm sorry.
Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then... It's morning!
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
It was 10 p.m. like an hour ago.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked.
Doesn't he say something
and
else?
entry
Because
at
it's
that
so far,
point
it's
is
already in the middle of the night.
Okay then. Sweet.
No, he doesn't. He's completely not different. Well, it is nighttime. We should go to bed.
no way.
Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura
Don't make
is
me repeat myself.
over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss. No, she's actually a lot more trustworthy than anyone else right now. I don't trust her. I don't trust anyone. But if I had to trust someone, I'd trust Sakura. Granted, I have a unique perspective to say that because I'm the one that actually saw what I saw.
That's terrible.
No, Sakura is not our... Although, granted, I did get knocked out. I got knocked out, and there's no real way they could have figured out when I would wake up.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But
Anyway,
go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood. We were honestly glad the day was over. Sakura is the... Well, we already knew that. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy. But he's wrong. She's not the enemy. She's my friend without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, even a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who started a career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, because I'm a bear.
I don't know, Yogi has regrets. Hey, boo-boo!
Good morning. Get ready.
Let's do it. Nope, no one in the hallways. No one to talk to. Hey, Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. What are you two doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. Are you talking about Sakura? I finally noticed the only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is if she was here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was to safeguard against that threat. The threat?
What is this?
Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes some things unfair. Unfair? You have to be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason!
What did you say?
This is a life or death game, is it not? And you knew there was a Mastermind the entire time. You just didn't know who it was. Now that you know who it was, suddenly it's unfair? Suddenly you're not as confident in your ability to protect yourself?
That's terrible.
It is you're a stupid idiot!
hey,
Before you get too far in your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
Well, they were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
however,
That may be part of it. It's not the whole picture. Well, yeah, it's obviously to cause discord and infighting. It gives Sakura a big target on her back and gives all of us a reason to kill her, but even more so, it gives anyone that wants to kill someone a ready-made scapegoat. And that fact also means that it will serve as the next motive that Mastermind wanted to give us. Chaos and confusion were born from suspicion and hatred.
in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is a trap the Mastermind has laid for us. Knowing that, we still stand there and argue like children.
But
Well, that's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can I get all you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can't beat the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot, you really asked her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her?
Interesting.
It wouldn't matter.
Huh?
What? Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle the entire issue, wouldn't it? Put the whole problem to rest. Awesome, good job, Hina. Why are you calling her Hina?
Hell?
You disgust me.
I don't know why. Oh, because it's Asahina, that's why. I keep, thinking her name's Aoi. And they refer to her as Hina, and so I get both stuck in my head.
You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died. Interesting. Oh, whoops. Are you trying to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it, if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
That's right.
That's exactly what the mastermind wants. That's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. That stupid cow! How dare she? She should die. No, a million! She's just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya, and all you can do is mock them for it. Byakuya has lived his entire life in a self-sustaining isolation because he dismisses everyone as inferior to him, and so he's never learned to relate to other people. And what's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude's gonna come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to play with
And I'll
you.
happily elude its attempts. So, you know? How about we, eat? Maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
So, what should I do today? You should see if Kyoko will hang out with you. She might now, because she's not avoiding you in the dining hall. Well, we all went back to our rooms. No one's in their room. There she is. I know right where she is, because it's the same place she was yesterday.
anyway.
Oh, no, she's still mad at me. Well, dang it. Then who do I want to hang out with? I kind of really... Yeah, I better talk to Hina. It's like, I would normally go to Byakuya first because I find him more interesting than her, but she's integral to the story, and even though I know who you hang out with has no real effect on anything, it's not like you'll learn something about the current situation by hanging out with them. I nonetheless, you know, it's what the character would do. It's what Makoto would do right now, so I kind of feel like I should do that. Plus, it's gonna be a great excuse to give her a Emperor's Thong or whatever it's called. Do you want something?
About that.
Were you worried about me?
Sorry.
That's nice of you. I have no idea how she'll react to this, but if anyone is like making her appearance look really good, and it's not the fashion idol who died like immediately. There's got like 6 of them.
Sorry.
Dang it. I don't know if anyone else that would want that. Well, then Byakuya it is. Is he... Yeah, he's over there. And she's standing outside in the hallway, waiting for him. Finally some action. Things are starting to become interesting.
What do you want?
Oh, I didn't see you standing there. Did you need something?
That's fine.
Oh, I'm not... Let's see, what else would Byakuya like? What's this?
I see.
Really? Now this is a rare moment. Coming from a noble family, I've never been exposed to such vulgarity. Interesting. I think I'll keep it. Listen, Makoto. I wanted to ask you something. Oh, sure, what's up? You know, only a chosen few, perhaps 1% of us are able to succeed in life.
So, in other words...
For the other 99%, their dreams never come true. Some never have a dream in the first place. Spending every waking hour toiling to scrape together a meager living, just barely getting by.
What?
I just don't understand. Is there any meaning to a life like that? Why are you asking me? Because you're part of the 99%. Why do you even feel the need to ask? I knew he was going to insult me somehow. Up until now, I've never been around anyone like that. So I'm interested. So tell me, how does it feel to live a life without hope, without potential, ambition, or dreams? Come on! I don't have ambition or dreams. I've never felt that way about myself. I mean, sure, maybe I'll never be as rich as you or anything, but should I go around saying it to everyone? Can you only be happy by being better than others? Your lunch are as old and tired as a third-rate pop song from a new generation. And yet, those are the words of the 99%. That's how you find comfort in your tiny, cold little world. So stop saying stuff like that. Sorry, I can't not speak the truth. No matter how much you push and struggle, people like you will never hold a position to change the world. You could all disappear tomorrow, and nothing would change. Your existence is of no consequence. Whether it's true or not, it doesn't matter. If you live a total normal, unimportant life, you can still find happiness in it. If I can live a life that I'm satisfied with, that's all that matters. If I spend my life comparing my life to other people, I'd never be happy. Sure, maybe you can do that. You were guaranteed success from the day you were born, so...
What?
Hold it. From the day I was born, you have no idea. You don't have any clue what you're talking about. What?
What?
Those who are chosen from birth have no concept of what that truly means. I've gone into battle and emerged victorious. That is why I'm the chosen. But if you had failed, you would still be successful. You're from a family that you could literally do nothing your entire life and still live wonderfully and have all your dreams come true. What are you talking about? You're spoiled, all of you. Running away into a world of self-indulgence. Battle, competition, rivalry, you run away from it all. That's why the 99% walk the path they do. It's awfully... Yeah, everyone that is in the top 1% and has all the money, they love deluding themselves into thinking, well, yeah, everyone else is just lazy and they don't take the opportunities that I do. Well, no, they don't have the opportunities you do. I'm not saying Byakuya didn't actually work really hard to get where he is, but it's kind of like a social commentary on the way the political class system is. It's just people that have do everything they can to convince themselves they deserve what they have. They don't look at the situation and see how imbalanced it actually is.
Such ignorance.
Surrounded by emotion, Byakuya quickly made his exit. What the heck got in? Well, you challenged one of his core values, that he deserves to be in the position he is in the world. You told him he just handed it, and he's like, no! He was actually totally normal up until I said something about being guaranteed success. I wonder why that set him off. Envious influence. Yeah, but it's bedtime.
This as such, soon the doors to the okay then.
Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Yeah, I have a bad feeling. I've hung out with 4 people, which seems to be about my limit. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back and suggested I be a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay then, how about a extra special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. How's that any better? I don't want to go sideways and backwards, I want to go forward. I heard her note side at the other end of the line, and then she said, you just don't see the splinter of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I heard of it. I know all about it, so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend hardly relevant to our great obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance at all, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's lightspeed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
So weird. So hilarious.
Good. Get ready.
Alright, let's do this. Let's go find out what today holds, because I have a feeling it will hold. There, yep, it's holding something. Huh? Was there someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look!
Hina!
Wait, what?
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her.
Well, no, they're both very much still alive.
Genocide Jill killed Hina.
No, she didn't.
You gotta be kidding!
No. Open your eyes. She's not dead. No way is she dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina just all of a sudden they were yelling, and then they knocked the pepper off the table, and that led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. Look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't that just totally set you on fire?
Totally not adorable.
Anyway, you're totally not adorable, boys. Just get out of my sight, okay? Or else
My beautiful scissors!
I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Oh, okay, that's it. During the nurses, come on, hero, help me. Sure thing. Genocide Jack's embraced the last case chased out of the room as we carried Hina away. Time finished taking care of his injury in the nurse's office. She seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it was really just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So, Sir Cat, that makes you sound even more hostile. Hey, what the heck happened? Oh, we just got into a fight and I lost my temper. Oh, I'm so glad it does that. I was like, am I really going to ask what the fight was about when it's so freaking obvious what the fight was about? The fight was because of Sakura?
But
Well, at first I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have any time to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just...
what the heck?
Without thinking, I felt like I wanted to punch her a dozen times.
Serious.
It doesn't punching isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack just got loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault, but I couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all those terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as those tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door burst open. I thought the doors would fly off its hinges. And stood before us.
Hina.
Sakura? You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's no big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, what's the meaning of this? It was Genocide Jill. The demented murderous fiend's fault. Calm down. Dude, look, seriously. Teach her some breathing exercises from, like, Taiwan or something.
Damn.
To hurt Hina. Damn you. Leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this?
How dare you!
I'm okay. Really, it's just a scratch.
No forgiveness! I can't forgive this!
Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Why? Somebody save me! Just a second later.
Hey,
What's all the noise about? Kyoko's in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
It would seem...
I gather something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not gonna do anything, I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
You left without the line being drawn. I don't know what the line means. Help me. Tell me about the line. You know, spring into action, leave the nurse's office and chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Okay, it's actually time, but no. I've got to resolve this. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
Huh?
Whew.
About that issue earlier, but it doesn't matter anymore. Did you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words...
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her to be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Well, you know. What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. If that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind.
That's fine.
I've already forgotten. No, you haven't. Don't lie to me. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Let's not forget the fact you sent me into a place to get attacked without telling me. Huh?
Anyway...
It's over and done with. Let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. Okay, and with that, I am going to go ahead and end the episode. Let us go system, save, because I have not saved since the beginning of the freaking chapter, and I need to do that. So, thank you very much for tuning in. Next time, we will find out what line Sakura is talking about, because that worries me. There's too much volatility in the air, and that's the problem. Basically, everyone has a motive to kill, except kind of Hiro. But other than that, everybody is a suspect. Which, granted, everyone's always a suspect, but now it's, like, for real. See you next time, guys.